Hello Libra, and welcome to your December 2020 Oracle and Tarot reading. My name is Tessa and this is Tessa's Tarot. So before I jump into your guys' reading, I just want to make a couple of little announcements. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I usually like to use the same decks. Typically I use Vintage Wisdom Oracle and Mystic Month and Influence with Angels Tarot, but I'm actually going to switch it for this month just because of the energies that I have been feeling recently coming out of Scorpio season, which is super heavy. And because there are a lot of deeper and maybe even unresolved kind of repressed emotions that happen during Scorpio season, on an individual level as well as on a collective level, we tend to not really work through them fully. And for now that we're in Sagittarius season, and especially because we're kind of restricted in the realm of what Sagittarius represents, okay? Like Sagittarius represents travel, meeting new people. It's a mutable fire sign, so just very, very expressive, very creative, very, all about like manifesting, going out, chasing their goals, chasing their dreams, breaking boundaries, all this type of stuff. And, considering everything that's going on in the world, not everybody is able to do these things, not just because they can't do them, but because they're actually not able to do them. So that forces us, I'm a Sagittarius, and that forces us to kind of like take an adventure within, okay? So before 2021 comes, especially because I do think that 2021, aside from what the astrologers are saying, 2021 is supposed to be a very, very important year, not just globally, but just the things that we're going to go through, that we might be going through some challenges, okay? So I really want to kind of like prepare people by you guys really being able to use this Sagittarius season to maybe look a little bit more at the deeper feelings and emotions that maybe you went through during Scorpio season and didn't completely come to terms with, and being able to use this time during Sagittarius season to take a little adventure and to go on a little bit of a spiritual journey and to travel within, okay? There's nothing wrong with going within. There's nothing wrong with really looking at your deeper emotions and being able to understand how to turn those emotions and turn those things that we feel on a deeper level and bring them into a higher state of awareness, so you're able to communicate the things that you're feeling and the things that you're going through in a way that everybody can understand, in a way that everybody can relate to, or in a creative way, being able to channel those emotions into creative projects. That's also really important, especially if you are somebody who wants to start a new creative project, because you are limited in terms of going out into the world. Sagittarius season right now can be a really, really good time to channel the things that you were feeling during Scorpio season and really use it in a creative way and put it towards creative use and towards a creative project. Now, you can watch your, so these videos I think are going to be, they're gonna work for your sun sign and your moon sign, okay? So whether you have your sun in Libra or your moon in Libra, and if you're a sun in Libra and have a different moon placement, definitely feel free to check out your moon sign video, because there might be some messages for you there. Okay, like I'm a Scorpio moon and I'm a very, very, very intense Scorpio moon, so a lot of the times a lot of my intuition and a lot of my emotional like understanding of things, it comes from a very Scorpio place, it comes from a very it comes from the source of that energy. So that's why I say like go check out like your moon sign, because depending on how you deal with your emotions, the energy in reference to how you deal with your emotions can make more sense when you watch your moon sign, okay? I keep playing with my hair, but I'm actually rocking my Temperance shirt. Okay, Temperance is the Sagittarius card in tarot. And I did move I did rearrange my apartment. I keep rearranging my apartment because I need to find a setup that works for me through and through. Okay, I had my tarot table originally in my bedroom and it just wasn't working out for me anymore. I wanted to use the space that's in my bedroom to work out and like do more of the physical activities that I do. My living room is very social, you know, and I like the idea of just kind of keeping it very social. So I like the idea of having my tarot table in the living room. I like having this tapestry, this zodiac astrology tapestry behind me as well, as my background. And it just kind of makes me feel like you guys are like in my living room, you know, like you're in my space. And I just think that's kind of cool. I like that. So yeah, those are my little announcements. So I'm going to jump into your reading. So I'm going to be using the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and I'm going to be using Mystic Mondays Tarot. I love these cards. They're very bright and colorful, and I don't know, hopefully it'll just kind of inspire you guys. But I really vibe with these cards. My Sagittarius side really vibes with these cards because they're very colorful and very bright. And then when we're dealing with the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, which is also very colorful, but it deals with our hidden emotions. It deals with the things that go on inside of us on an unconscious, subconscious level, and the things that are kind of like going on in our soul, so to speak. With that being said, these are general readings, so they might not resonate for everybody, but I do try to focus on spiritual guidance, okay? So my readings are typically going to be geared towards the individual, towards you and your own personal experience. Now, if something does show up in the spread that is telling me that there is somebody in your life who is affecting you, like if there are people who start showing up in your spread, that I will definitely speak on it, okay? So yes, I focus on you, the individual, and your spiritual growth. But if something is coming up in the deck that is requiring me to speak on it, like a person or like some kind of connection or something happening, then that's what I'm going to talk about, okay? Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards. So we have trust. Okay. So it's kind of like trust that the universe is guiding you to deeper understanding, okay? Trust that you are being guided to understand yourself on a deeper level, change. Okay? That it's going to change you for the better, and then surrender. Okay. So yeah, so there's definitely a feeling that you know, it's time to accept. There's definitely a feeling that I'm getting where it's like, it's kind of time to just let go, to surrender, to accept that the universe is going to be, it's going to bring you these changes this month. It's going to bring you very significant changes within your emotional realm and how you understand your emotional side and how you choose to express your emotional side, okay? How you're going to bring that into, how you're going to channel that, how you're going to bring that into a higher state of awareness, into a spiritual awareness, how you can take that and put it into your projects, into your creative projects, into your work, into, you know, kind of like bringing in new understanding, okay? Because Sagittarius season is very much about education and higher learning, okay? So like bringing deeper understandings into higher realms of creativity, higher realms of awareness, creativity, awareness, spiritual note, all of that. Creative projects. Okay, we have the Hierophant. So I'll pull the tarot cards and then we'll talk about them. Okay, so for under trust, we have the Hierophant. This is Taurus. Yeah, so there's definitely going to be a pretty big I feel like there's going to be a pretty big spiritual awakening happening for you this month. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer. Okay, it's going to be about learning. It's going to be about learning more about the side of you that is it's about bringing your empathic and compassionate side into awareness. Okay, trusting that the universe is going to show you how to bring that into a higher state of awareness so you can be kind of like a source of guidance for others. And we have the Four of Cups. This is Moon in Cancer, okay? And it's going to take some meditation, okay? There's definitely going to, there could be like a moment, there could be a moment that's going to come for you where you're just kind of realizing that the things that you're being surrounded by currently, it's not really fulfilling you. Like, it's not really bringing you satisfaction on an emotional level. It's not really like, it's just not really bringing you emotional satisfaction. So that could be kind of the turning point for you, that moment of realizing that you are not really being emotionally fulfilled by just these like petty little things that are around you, whether it's objects of your possession or maybe like people, just the way that people are acting and behaving. It could kind of trigger you to be like, okay, well, this is just not really doing it for me right now. Like, I just need to be alone. I need to be left alone. And then when you go into that realm of being by yourself and really kind of contemplating what you're feeling, I think that it's going to start to trigger deeper levels of awareness in reference to how you understand love and compassion and your deeper emotions, okay? And with the Hierophant being over here, this is really like, I mean, this is really a very spiritual card, but it's spiritual in the material realm. It's spiritual, like it represents establishments within the spiritual realm, you know, like maybe like religion, or different forms of spirituality that's expressed in the material world, you know. So it could, you know, whether it's religion, whether it's church, or just going to some kind of group exercise that allows you to tap into your spirituality. It could be yoga, you know what I mean? It's something like that. So it's kind of like trusting that this is what's going to take you down that path of emotional understanding, because like, even though we are talking about these energies as very specific individual experiences within us, they are tied together and related to each other. Like our emotional world is related to the spiritual world. Our mental world is related to the spiritual world. Our physical world is related to the spiritual world. And our creative world is related to the spiritual world. The spiritual world is what ties it all together, okay? It ties it all together. And with this being the Hierophant card, which is a very spiritual card, but it's Taurus, so it's earth energy. So it's the manifestation of the spiritual realm on the understanding of the spiritual realm through an earthly manifestation of it. Yeah. Okay. For underchange, we have the Knight of Cups. This is Pisces. We have the Knight of Swords. This is Gemini. And then we have the Sun. Okay, wow. Okay, so there's definitely going to be some changes coming your way, and I feel like these changes have a lot to do with maybe some people that are in your life, okay? So it could be like someone, it could be a lover, it could be somebody who's coming, who is like, they are the ones who are basically opening you up more to your understanding of love and compassion. Like, they're the ones who are kind of triggering and opening that up for you a little bit more. But then there's also this other energy, and I kind of feel this is like somebody else. I kind of see this Knight of Cups as a separate energy, like a person that's in your life, and then this Knight of Swords I see as you, okay? Because Libra, you do carry the masculine energy, and with, even though this is a Gemini card, this is an air. This is a sword, and Libra, you guys are air. And then we have the Sun. So I do kind of see this as kind of like your partner and you guys are kind of like you guys are creating these changes together. You're changing each other, but you're also making each other happier. You're making each other happier through these changes because you're coming into higher states of awareness through your own connection. So that is like pretty big, and that's what I'm seeing here. So this is really, really nice. Actually, this is really nice. Like this could really be like a divine partner. Okay. So for surrender, we have the Lovers. Yeah. This is a divine partnership, okay? Isn't that a beautiful card? Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles. Mercury in Virgo. This is this is what everybody wants. This is success, stability, family legacy, making a family. Like really, you're really going for the gold. You're going for the gold. And because you are in this divine partnership, I'm really feeling this reading as two people who are like already together. But then I also get the feeling that this could be for some Libras who maybe you're feeling like once you are able to establish that divine partnership that you seek, then you can really like focus on this. But I don't know, that's a little you're kind of like, if that's you are, there is a sense of like needing to surrender. Like it'll come when it comes. Like if you're single, to just kind of surrender to the universe and let the universe guide you and show you where you need to go and what you need to do. So I'm seeing like two different messages here. I'm seeing a message for people who are in a divine partnership already, and you guys are like really allowing the changes to play out the way they need to, and it's bringing you to a higher state of awareness within yourself. And then for those who are not in a partnership, this is really about like surrendering to your own it's like surrendering to the universe, trusting that it's going to bring you what you need and like in the right timing. Because it will. Okay, this is really, really strong. I'm feeling this really strong. Like I'm almost feeling this is like the divine partnership that you seek, when it does come in divine timing, you're going to know it. You're going to know it. And it's going to be like hella intense. And it's going to be really strong. And right away, you guys are just going to know that you're going to be able to create this like amazing future together. Okay, so for the final card, we have the Two of Cups. I mean, if this doesn't talk about divine partnership more already, then I don't know what does. And you guys are Libra, so you are about harmony and balance. So it's like, even if you're not, even whether you're in a relationship or not, even if you're single, and even if you're not even like looking for a relationship, like you're really, I'm really feeling a sense of just like a feeling, I'm really feeling like, there's just a power within you. There's a really strong dynamic of harmony that you harness within you already, to where you don't even really need a partner because you can provide it to yourself. Okay, so we have the Lovers, and then we also have the Two of Cups. You know, just, I mean, Libra, even when you guys are not in a relationship, you're just able to, I feel like you are able to find that balance within yourself, but you're also like, I feel like you're able to connect with people really naturally. Like you're just able to go out and connect with people. You know, I don't know. It's like just this ability that you have to form kindred spirits and relationships, and like really feel a sense of just kindred spirit with with others and in social dynamics. But yeah, for those of you who are in a divine relationship already, and you just know that this is your partner for life, like you guys are going to find ways to you're gonna be able to find ways to make each other happy in like the littlest ways. It's really actually quite amazing how much you guys are compatible and how much you're going to be able to like rejuvenate the relationship, because when you're in a divine partnership, like this is a really strong divine partnership, and when you're in a divine partnership, you know how to like keep things fresh, to constantly allow the relationship to evolve, especially with this change card over here. And I feel like the December, as 2020 wraps up, it's going to be like super important to allow your better half to change you, you know, to allow your that divine union and partnership to transform you and to change you and really prepare you for 2021. I mean, it's really, really magical, and it's like you're always finding these ways to make each other happy and to, you know, just keep the relationship alive and fresh and fun and loving and affectionate and all of that. I know that this, you know, I told you I do spiritual guidance, but I mean, you can't ignore like a message like this, not when you have the Lovers and the Two of Cups over here, and you have these these entities, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, these are like people. These are people. These are going to be people in your life that are going to change you. So yeah, I kind of like see this Two of Cups as you're kind of just going to end this December going into 2021 just like happy. You're just going to feel good to be in the company of those that you have like a strong connection with, basically. Like a kindred spirit kind of connection with. That's what that is. Okay, that's what that is. So I really feel like you guys are going to end December with like a sense of love, you know? It doesn't even matter, like relationship or no relationship. Like I feel like you're going to end it with a sense of just just like love and fun and just like feel good feelings, you know, feel good feelings. So this is the message I have for you, Libra. I hope it helped, and I'll see you for your mid-December reading. Bye.